It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition are the grand design some people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, 'cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love busting out in every scene. It's a bigger love, the family.
Carl, come on, get
Get
over
ready.
here.
Okay. I'm coming.
Come on. Just because you're going on vacation doesn't mean you can be late to our recording here.
I was confused. I thought I was on vacation already. I got my stuff
Not
on.
till-
I'm ready to go to Florida.
Not till this
so-
afternoon. Not till this
Okay.
afternoon.
All right. After this,
After this, you can go.
then it's out the door.
Then it's out the door.
Vacation, here we come. Golf
right.
course in Florida.
That
ready
is
to
a
go.
nice club.
It's a very nice club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to,
Never used it yet, but
test it out.
yep.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us here. We're looking at our next sermon for our Family Matters series here. And what we're looking at today is we're looking at a passage in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, 25 through 35 are the verses. And kind of the idea behind it is we're looking at God's call on our lives with a focus on marriage. Is God calling us into marriage or not? Is kind of where the direction we're going there. So,
okay. So this is the third sermon in the family series where we talked about priorities the first week, and the second one we were talking about family systems and stuff.
Yep.
And so now we're talking about this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're looking at here is Paul there's some kind of crisis that is happening.
Okay.
Verse 28, he says, because of this present crisis, I give you this stuff.
Okay.
And he talks about how, if you have a wife, then you should stay married, or if you don't have a wife, then maybe you shouldn't get married. And so he's talking about this idea of distractions, that it's going to be distracting for you if you're married to try not be married, and it's going to be distracting for you if you are married or are not married and are looking to get married.
Okay.
And I think what Paul's biggest thing here is he doesn't think there's a lot of time left, right? Do you agree with that?
No, it is. What did you say? The time is so short, or something like that.
The world we know will soon pass away.
Yeah. Okay. So, does make you wonder, do you think he would have written anything different if he would have realized that we're going to go 2,000 more years before Jesus came? On the one hand, maybe. On the other hand?
And I would probably venture to say, I don't know that he would have wrote anything different. I think he would have still said the same things, knowing that at any moment, Jesus could return. It could be now, it could be later, and we just have to be ready.
Always, no matter what.
Yeah, and so that's why he's talking about not having these distractions. The last part of the entire passage here in verse 35, it says, "I want you to do whatever will help you serve the Lord best with as few distractions as possible."
Yeah.
And so that's a good principle to live by for our lives in general. But then looking specifically at the idea of marriage, are we getting if we are married, are spouses a distraction to our walk with Jesus, or are they lifting us up and pushing us closer to Jesus?
Which is a really good point, because in your family setting, you always want people around you who are going to help you fulfill what it is God's called you to.
Yeah. So again, this idea of accountability that we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Our families are supposed to keep us accountable. We're accountable to somebody, and we're responsible for somebody. So Whether it's spouses, you're supposed to be accountable to each other to push each other. Whether you're a single person, you still have a family that you're accountable to and you're responsible for in your life. And so that also applies to the church family.
Yeah,
right?
no, it definitely does. And that really goes counterculture to our whole society where, I'm in society, I'm not supposed to look in and say, well, Nick, why are you doing that? I'm supposed to, Nick's on his own, he's a big boy, he can do his own thing, and whether you're married or not, but that's not the Christian way, right? So
Right, yeah. Well, we got a lot of good stuff in this passage. As you know, Carl's going on vacation, saying sayonara, see you later.
So I won't be preaching. This will probably bring a lot more people
Yeah.
to the service on Sunday, seriously, or at least to the YouTube channel.
To the YouTube channel, maybe. I don't know.
Tell them the passage again.
So 1 Corinthians 7, verses 25 through 35. And so we hope to see you on Sunday if you're comfortable with coming. If you're not comfortable, that's absolutely fine. We'll still be recording this
Or if
sermon.
you're down in Florida.
Or if you're down in Florida. If you got a ticket with Carl, I guess you're driving. He's got a couple extra seats.
Yeah, right.
First 2 people to call Carl get to go to Florida with him.
Wait.
But anyway.
I already have kids that wanted to come. We said no.
We'll see you on Sunday, and if you're not comfortable coming, you can definitely watch it on the YouTube channel. So take care.
Okay, see ya.
We're gonna